It's Fight Talk time. Here's your hosts, Josh and Sam.
Okay, we are live here at the Fight Talk podcast.
Yes, indeed. 10th edition of the Fight Talk podcast. The first thing we're going to speak about this week is UFC Fight Night, Belfort versus Gastelum, which was just this weekend. What do we think of this card then?
I think the card overall was better than it looked. And Betchko hair loss, so that's always good. Right, so we're going to jump straight into it. Calvin Gastelum defeating Vitor Belfort. Vitor Belfort did have his moment. He looked like he was, for a minute there, I thought we might even have a victory, but didn't turn out the way that so many of us thought.
Yeah, it's sad for Vitor, you know. He said he's going to fight out this last fight and then
You'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But with the money he gets paid, I can imagine it's hard to turn away from the fight game.
Yeah.
But good for Calvin Gastelum, definitely moving up, defeating a legend in Belfort, and then immediately signing to fight Anderson Silva at 212.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
yeah, that's a very quick turnaround indeed, and to fight a legend. He said a good friend of his is going on a Legends ass-kicking tour. He was referring, of course, to Chael Sonnen, who coached him on The Ultimate Fighter. And Chael Sonnen, started the Legends ass-whipping tour. Tito cut that short, unfortunately, but looks like Calvin's going to pick it up where it left off.
There was people talking on Twitter about potentially having these on the Ultimate Fighter, obviously creating a new series for the Ultimate Fighter, Gastelum versus Silva, and Chael Sonnen being the co-coach to Calvin.
I don't think the UFC would have Chael back, especially now that he's under contract with Bellator.
Yeah.
So I think that puts the kibosh on that immediately.
Yeah.
But he does train with Chael sometimes, so that would be interesting. Chael's obviously fought Anderson twice already.
Yeah.
Came unsuccessful twice, but the first fight was one of the most dominant fights we've ever seen in history.
Yeah.
On the part of Chael. Calvin Gastelum moving up. Who do I see Calvin fight next? The answer's already been answered for us in Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
But Vitor Belfort, he's got one fight left on his contract. Who are we seeing?
I don't know. I can't see it being anyone big with the losing streak he's on now.
I'd like to see him fight Machida when Machida comes back off suspension.
Yeah, Machida's currently suspended. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, definitely read into that as well for those who don't know. It's a very interesting suspension. Lyoto did not take a banned substance. He admitted he didn't even admit it. He just wrote down on the form that he took this supplement.
Yeah.
And that supplement turned out to be a formally banned substance. It's a very weird situation anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very interesting. I've always wanted to see that fight. Weird to think that this time last year they were contemplating fighting for the interim title between them.
Yeah.
So very odd. But anyway, that's the fight I'd like to see.
But Vitor though, he's took a few losses now in a row. He's not.
It's that TRT ban. It's really hit him hard.
Yeah.
Him and Dan Henderson both got hit by Vitor a bit more than Dan, obviously.
Yeah.
We're going to go down. We're going to see Mauricio Shogun Hua.
Yep, obviously getting that TKO win in the third round.
The best Shogun's looked in a long time.
Yeah,
he nearly finished it in the first round. He nearly finished it in the second round.
Yeah.
He did get wobbled a few times himself, but believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Shogun Hua is on a 3-fight win streak in the light heavyweight division.
Indeed, yeah.
Shogun Hua in the light heavyweight division isn't a talent-rich division.
It's
the top 4 or 5 guys
Yeah.
constantly fighting each other for the belt.
Yeah.
So the question now is Shogun's ranked number 6, I believe. Can Shogun beat Glover, Alexander Gustafsson, Anthony Johnson, John Jones, or Daniel Cormier?
No. Glover maybe?
No. I don't think they'd fight each other. They train together.
Yeah.
Alexander Gustafsson's already battered Mauricio once.
Yeah.
We've had Anthony Johnson kills everybody. John Jones is the best ever who knocked out Shogun for the belt. And Daniel Cormier is Daniel Cormier. So in that case, Shogun has to fight people outside of the top. That doesn't mean he won't try. I mean, that's why we have the fights.
Yeah.
So we can see. Because on paper, Michael Bisping shouldn't have been able to beat Luke Rockhold. He shouldn't have been able to beat a lot of people, but he did. And that's why we have the fights. Because you can theorise all you like, but until it actually happens, you don't know. So so that leaves him to fight the back end of the division.
Yeah.
I would personally like to see him, assuming Manoa comes out on top this weekend.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him fight Jimmy Manoa.
But the latest ranking's been
They have,
thrown out.
He's 6th.
Is he 6th?
Mauricio's 6th.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Edson Barboza. We're not even going to talk about John Vellante because he lost. He's not a big name.
No.
He's just going to drop down to the lower card again now.
Yeah.
But maybe he'll make his way back up. Obviously, he did come out to fight, and that's all you can ask really for him.
Yeah.
So Edson Barboza, always good but never the best. But at the moment, he's looking. Hey, what?
That was incredible, that flying knee.
I didn't think the fight was going his way. I was all but ready to just turn the fight off. But out comes that flying knee, and that's what I was talking about, folks. That's why we have to fight, because you never know what's going to happen.
No, he's on a 3-fight winning streak against Anthony Pettis,
Former champion.
Obviously, yeah, and he's also just fought for the belt as well.
Yeah, former champion and title challenger in 2 divisions.
Gilbert Melendez.
Former title challenger and former Strikeforce world champion.
And then obviously this great flying
Big Nose
name.
Darush.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that questions, like, if we look at his losses, he lost to Jamie Varner, Donald Cerrone, Michael Johnson, Tony Ferguson. All of those names are very recognisable.
Yeah.
And he always gets up to the top and then falls short in the big one. But now is his time, really, in the featherweight division in the lightweight division rather. It's very open because the division's held hostage at the moment because McGregor's off planning to fight Floyd Mayweather. We'll get to that. But yeah, I'd like to see Barbosa fight someone like Diaz or Tony Ferguson. I believe Barbosa would make short work of Nate Diaz for one reason, and it is Barbosa's known for his kicks, his leg kicks, and Nate Diaz keeps his legs so far in front of himself. Barbosa would have a field day with that. Yeah. So yeah, that's my prediction anyway. I'd like to see him fight Ferguson again as well. That was a decent fight.
I hope to see him get in there soon. I hope it's not a long wait.
A long wait, yeah, like it was this time round. But
like it was last time before that was July. But before that though, Anthony Pettis and Gilbert Melendez, there was like 2 months in between them. 3, sorry.
So that's my call. I'd like to see. I reckon Barbosa could fight for the belt sometime.
Yeah, I think.
But he's not a spring chicken anymore. How old is Edson Barbosa? He's he's 31 now. I thought he was. Yeah, he's still got a good few years.
Still got it in him. Yeah.
Right, we're going to drop down to Ray Borg and Formiga.
Yep.
Right, so this is one of the most technical wrestling matches you've ever seen in your life. If you like technical cuddling matches, this is your one. Ray Borg on about that he wants to fight DJ for the belt after DJ throws down with Wilson Reese at the end of the year. Well, it's not even the end of the year; it's the end of the summer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
So he wants to. Obviously, anyone in the flyweight division can step up to that. The division's so shallow at the moment.
Yeah.
But Ray Borg, why not? Give him a chance. And Sergio Pettis as well. These are like the last two.
Yeah.
Before DJ rides off into the sun with the belt and no one can ever have it. Obviously it was a good fight. It was good if you like wrestling matches. If you didn't, don't watch it.
Yeah.
This is your bathroom break.
Yeah.
Ray Borg, he's a fantastic wrestler, fantastic control, and same can be said for his opponent. But Ray Borg came on top. There's really not much I can say about this fight.
No.
It was an interesting cuddle match, that's all.
Yeah.
Very few strikes thrown. The fight was never really in danger of being stopped. But that's your dues.
Yeah.
In the flyweight division, it really doesn't matter. I mean, Formiga could go off and fight Joe Benavidez now on a loss, and it wouldn't even matter because there's so few people in the division. Obviously, 125 pounds is a very difficult weight to make.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
So we go to the women's bantamweight division.
Where you're not the massive fan of
Betchko. I'm glad she lost. She just won.
Draw.
No, it was a draw.
It was a majority draw. Yep.
Oh god, she got kicked so hard she punched herself.
Yeah.
God, I thought that was enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, Betchko, I don't like her. I'm glad she didn't win. I'm not so happy it was a draw. The reason I'm not happy it's a draw is because we'll probably see this fight again soon.
Yeah.
Because they don't like draws in the UFC. If it's a draw, do it again.
Yeah.
Didn't like that at all.
So
it was a boring fight in my opinion, as is most Betchko fights.
You need to just sit there and just shout everything out about Betchko.
I will. She's smaller than me, so I don't mind. I wouldn't say anything nasty about Cyborg, but Betchko.
So you obviously then got Alex Oliveira defeating Tim Means, getting his the rematch he really deserved, the revenge as well. Got that rear naked choke on him. Also, I think there was a couple of punches like after one of the bells.
John McCarthy did not like that at all, getting hold of old Cowboy Oliveira by the neck, which a lot of people were a bit like, Just shows that John McCarthy doesn't take no shit though.
No, I know.
Because he's bigger than, he's a lot bigger. He's a martial artist himself, and he just, if it was Mario Yamasaki or someone who's also martial artist, obviously we'd have a bit of a no strike after bell.
Yeah.
But no, John McCarthy getting a hand on the situation, made sure it didn't happen again.
Yeah.
Obviously Cowboy Oliveira he's a lot of people don't understand how good he is.
Yeah.
But he's very, very good.
Yeah.
He beat Donald Cerrone up on the feet before he took that punch and again choked out by Cerrone.
Yeah.
Cowboy Oliveira in the welterweight division. I'd love to see him fight the upper end of it now.
Yeah.
Cowboy Oliveira versus. I'm gonna go for. Oh, I'd love to see Cowboy versus Lawler. There you go. That's mine.
Lawler, yeah.
Cowboy
we haven't seen Lawler for a while now. Yeah.
Says he's back in training, so he's obviously got something lined up.
Yeah.
Tim Means now will drop down again. obviously, down the card, and we won't see him for a while, hopefully.
What's he on now? Let's have a quick look at him.
That's his record. Let's have a gander.
Oh well, he got that. Obviously, he got the no contest with Oliveira, and then he lost to him. So before that, he was on a 2-fight win streak, and then lost to Matt Brown. So.
Yeah. So again, it's not a massive setback, but it's definitely going to hold him back for a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
So that was the main card on Fox Sports 1.
We had a couple of good prelims though.
Couple of good prelims. There wasn't many outstanding ones. We saw obviously Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee
got
now
that cheeky rear naked choke that came out of nowhere.
he's now won his last 4 fights. So see him getting up there maybe.
Maybe, but again, it's the state of the UFC at the moment. The people. Let's have a look. He's fought any one of Al Iaquinta. There you go. The biggest name I see that he's fought is Al Iaquinta. Obviously, Al Iaquinta is very, very good. But yeah, I don't know. In the lightweight division, it doesn't really matter. A couple of wins, the division's wide open at the moment. Anyone can make a run at it.
Yeah.
Kevin Lee will probably get a top 15 opponent next, which is what he deserves.
And then you've also got Joe Soto as well, getting the win over Rani Yaha.
Don't agree with that. That was a horrible decision.
You don't like it?
No, very much so. I do not like the 10-8 round they scored. I don't believe that was just. And Joe Soto was cut open like a font, like a bloody fountain. So
yeah, it was a very bloody fight. Bloody hell. Probably the bloodiest of the year.
So far.
Yeah.
We're only 3 months.
And you've also got Josh Berkman also losing to Michael Pizarro.
Unfortunately for me, I think Josh Berkman's going to get cut. That's a shame because I love Josh Berkman.
Yeah.
Always comes to fight, but I think this is it for him.
Hmm.
So that is what has happened this weekend, this past weekend. Now we're going to talk about what happens next weekend.
There wasn't even a fight the night either.
There wasn't. They were all a bit poo. So hopefully the London card will make up for it, even though it's a bit lackluster.
So,
We've got our boy Jimmy Manoa versus Corey Beeston 25-8 Anderson.
Indeed. Yeah, we do. We'll just go through them and then we'll pick our predictions. We've also got Brad Pickett. His opponent did, what was it? I think he got ill or something,
He pulled out the fight. That's all that matters.
He pulled out and he was then replaced by Marlon Vera. So Brad Pickett versus Marlon Vera in Brad Pickett's final fight.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame to see him go, but all good things must come to an end.
Yeah.
We've also got...
You also got Gunnar Nelson versus Alan Jouban. Jouban coming off the win against Mike Perry. Not too long ago, I don't think.
No, it wasn't that long ago, but we've obviously Mike Perry's just been announced to fight as well.
Yeah.
We got Gunny Nelson there to put a stop to that Alan Jouban rise. Gunny Nelson's only real loss came to that of Damian Maia. Damian Maia showed him what it's like to be a grappling expert.
Yeah.
The Rick Story fight could have gone either way, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I reckon we're going to see Gunny get back to his old ways. He's going to land that lovely little Conor McGregor left hand that he borrows, and that'll be it for the night.
Yeah.
Good thing as well, we don't have to stay up late to watch this card. It's handy. It's on at 9 o'clock. And then obviously we've got Arnold Allen versus, go on, have a go at that one.
Where we're looking now.
Marquand
Amikani.
You reckon?
Just like that.
You reckon?
Marquand Amikani. Yeah, I'd say Amikani.
Marquand Amakani.
Yeah.
I don't like
Amikani.
No, I'm gonna like Amir Khan. It's just
Amir.
It's just harness both names into one of his names. So I actually aren't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know either of these fighters.
Oh, Mark Diacassi's fighting on the card as well.
Why isn't Mark Diacassi higher up then?
Why hasn't Mark Diacassi got a thingy page? Is that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was worried about Diacassi doesn't have a fighters page. Yeah, Mark Diacassi should be on the main card. Mark Diacassi's an absolute stud. He's so good.
Yeah. Undefeated
in the UFC. Undefeated in his career, I believe.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah, I'd love to see that.
You've also got Welsh boy Brett Johns versus Ian Entwistle.
I hope he does better than the last Welsh
Jack
fighter.
Marksman.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. We've got Joe Duffy on the card as well. So yeah, this is look. If you're a fan of British fighters, which you all should be, we've got all the best on the UK scene on here. One to watch is Mark Diacassi. Mark Diacassi could be a future champion.
I don't know why Mark Diacassi hasn't got a wiki page. I'm sure he does. I'm sure I've seen his wiki page before.
Well, there you go. Tom Breeze is also on it. Yeah, we've got some really good cards here. Some fights on here tonight, folks. Tonight, bloody hell, on Saturday night. So yeah, definitely check them out. They're going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to do predictions now. Jimmy Manoa, Corey Anderson.
Jim Manoa.
You're going to have to, aren't you? Jimmy Manoa, yeah. Corey Anderson coming off a disappointing loss, whereas Jimmy Manoa was coming off a devastating win.
Corey Anderson seems to just be the punching bag.
He's on everyone's highlight. He's not bad either. That's the bad thing. He's just all the times you see him, he's on everyone's highlight reel.
Yeah.
And it's not that he's a bad fighter. It's just he gets wobbled.
Yeah, he's 9-2. His only losses coming from Gian Vellante and Shogun.
Oh, Gene Vellante. Oh, there you go.
So,
That's the same person who fought Shogun.
yeah, they fought each other. Yeah.
He also does have the best name in the mixed martial arts world, the Corey 25-8. Beast in 25-8. Yeah, so there you go. I'm also going to go Jimmy Manor on this. I do believe the poster boy is going to be too big and too strong.
Yeah.
Too damn sexy.
See, Gunnar Nelson's hard to go against, but I know you're going to go for him.
Of course, Gunnar Nelson's going to get this.
So, I'm going to go for Alan
Alan
Juban.
Alan.
I don't think Mike Perry could do much. I don't think he's shown up properly against Alan. But I think Alan's going to take it.
I don't think you know who Gunnar Nelson is if you believe that.
I do, but there has to be competition.
So you're picking... Okay. But Gunnar Nelson's going to win this. I would bet you my left testicle.
Okay.
Brad Pickett's going to win, obviously.
Brad Pickett
is going to win everything, and he's not going to retire, and he's going to become the champion in 4 divisions. Brad Pickett, you're a legend. We love you. All right, we've got Arnold Allen and that guy. What's his name?
Makwan Amirkhani.
Makwan Amirkhani. I'm going to go with Arnold Allen because his name is easier to pronounce.
Makwan Amirkhani.
Makwan Amirkhani.
Yeah.
Going to make a bold prediction that the UFC, the British fighters are going to go undefeated.
Do you reckon?
Yep.
All of them.
All of them.
And how many have we got?
All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are there any British fighters? Yep.
9.
They're all going to go undefeated.
Yep, all of them. And if I'm right, you buy me a burrito next Wednesday. Deal?
We'll see.
Yeah, that's a deal, folks. Right, so there you go. We have that fight this weekend to look forward to. As always, when the fights are on, we are active on Twitter. Feel free to come and tweet along with us. We like to have a chat with you guys. We're going to move on. We're going to have a look at UFC 210 coming up in a few weeks. Wow, that is coming up quick. 210.
Yeah.
First of all, let's talk about the poster.
DC's not happy with the poster.
A bit disrespectful that Anthony Johnson is, looming over Daniel Cormier. Don't like that at all. I feel that it should be quite the other way.
Obviously, DC took to Twitter and immediately paid some guy to make a poster for him, which looked a lot better, to be fair.
Yeah, Zombie Prophet is good at making promos and posters. The UFC should use him. So let's talk about the card. The card looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Light heavyweight, obviously DC versus Anthony Johnson.
Yeah.
Rumble, obviously Kurt's already fought DC once and lost by rear naked choke.
Yeah.
We got the middleweight, the Chris versus the Moose.
That was another thing though. DC versus Anthony Johnson. The promo was they shown Anthony Johnson getting those big hits, but they didn't show the submission at the end. But they shown more of Anthony Johnson.
It's to build him up as a credible threat, but he's already a credible threat. He's scary. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll make predictions obviously closer to the date, but that's going to be a great fight. We got the Chris versus the Moose in Weidman versus Mousasi.
Indeed, Thiago Alves versus Patrick Cote.
Will Brooks versus Charles Oliveira. You got a hard one.
Kamaru Usman versus Sean Strickland.
We got Charles Rosa versus Shane Burgos.
Josh Emmett, Desmond Green.
Yeah, I'm skipping that one. Bloody hell. Pat Cummings is on the fight versus Jan Blazkowicz.
Yeah.
Pat Cummings is obviously famous for coming in and getting beat up by DC on a few days' notice.
By everyone.
Yeah, he's had a few tough losses.
OSP, Glover.
He's an Olympic caliber wrestler though, so he always has the potential to win.
Yeah. Obviously, he's coming up against Jan Blazkowicz. So yeah, that's a stat card as well. To be fair.
Let's just hope that it stays intact.
Yeah.
Interesting note that on the UFC page, John Jones is still marked down as the champion.
Is he?
Yeah, I was watching it at one of his fights the other night, and it popped up to me that he's the light heavyweight champion of the world, and I was like, I don't think he is.
That's pretty funny. So April the 8th, this all goes down for UFC.
Looking forward to that coming up quick, and then right after that we have the UFC Flyweight Championship the week after. Johnson versus Reese. Interesting note about that fact: Wilson Reese is huge. I watched one of his fights the other night on Fight Pass, and oh my god, he looks like the Hulk shrunk. Looks like Husamar Palhares at flyweight.
Wow,
he's a scary looking dude.
Should we talk UFC 211? What a card
I don't want to jinx it, but I suppose we could try. We have got a lot of good fights in between 211, but we'll jump on that.
211. So let's speak about 211 so far. It's kind of like too good to be true.
It is. So we've got all of these fights could be main events. We've got Stipe Miocic versus Junior Dos Santos.
Yep, of course. And then you got Joanna Champion.
Joanna Champion versus Jessica Andrade. Her championship is in great danger with that fight.
Yeah.
Jessica Andrade is a she-beast.
Yeah.
We got Frankie Edwards versus your boy Yar
I
Rodriguez.
do
we
like.
we had a chat about this
Rodriguez.
last night, and I made a typo.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like his chances there. I'm sorry, I just don't. Obviously, I didn't like his chances versus VJ Penn rather, but you know, Yar Rodriguez.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Frankie Edgar's lost more fights than Yar Rodriguez has been in. Welterweight, Damian Maia versus Jorge Masvidal.
Can't wait to see Damian Maia step back in there.
And choke Jorge Masvidal's blasphemous mouth out of his tongue.
It does my head in.
So cocky. Eddie Alvarez versus Dustin Poirier. Henry Cejudo versus Sergio Pettis. Gabriela Benitez versus Enriqueo Barrels.
Barzola.
Never heard of that one.
And then James Vick, big boy James Vick, stepping in there against Marco Polo Reis.
Big boy.
Big boy.
He's a lightweight.
He's big though.
He's a lightweight.
Seen how big he is.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
So yeah, this fight, and then if this fight wasn't enough, the week after we got UFC Fight Night, Gustafsson versus Teixeira.
Crazy.
Oh, what a time to be alive! My heart can't take it. So one pay-per-view a month so far we've had.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Yeah. So these are the fights that are coming up, and now we're going to talk about some other fights that have been announced. We currently have Anderson Silva announced to fight Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah, that was Oh yeah, there we go. Regrets granted. Gastelum gets Silva in June.
Which is funny because Anderson said he wants to take some time up.
Yeah.
And also, there you go, I think there's another one. The article below is stating that Anderson Silva asked for rematches against Diaz and Bisping. So he needs to make his mind up early. I hope he doesn't lose this fight, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I can take much more losing from...
And, you know, legends, it's so hard to see them lose.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's a lot of news coming out at the moment. We've also got Jose Aldo Open is a betting favourite over Max Holloway. I don't know how I feel about that.
Is that 212?
That's 212, yeah.
Yeah,
That's in
212.
Rio de Janeiro at the same time. Anderson and Gastelum goes down.
Yeah, same card, yeah. Is that... Surely Anderson should get, like, co-main.
I hope he does. It was so shocking seeing him open a card. He wasn't even open the card, but it was far too early. Far too early.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's just so many good fights coming up. So who do you think? I reckon he'll take that Calvin Gastelum fight versus Andy.
Who will take it?
Who do you reckon going to win?
Oh. Oof. It's a tough one. Because I really do not want to see Anderson Silva lose again. You know,
But I can't see him winning.
he's had a tough road.
I just can't. When I'm thinking about it, I just can't see him winning.
Then Gastelum, you know, we saw how good he was. It's a tough one.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think it may be too easy. Oh, as well, Mark Hunt just saying Overeem was 70 to 80%.
Yeah, we'll
on
talk about
steroids.
that in a second.
What?
So, I'm hoping that Anderson can pull through this fight. I really am.
Yeah.
Also, for those of you who don't know, March 31st we have Rampage versus King Mo. Yes, that is Rampage Jackson from the UFC fighting King Mo in their rematch from the original fight at heavyweight. So that'll be very very interesting.
Yeah.
So we've got.
indeed.
So let's talk about Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt says Alistair Overeem was 80 to 90% steroids. Oh, okay, I understand now. The article says Overeem says he was 70, 80% going in to fight Mark Hunt, stating that he was kind of injured. And then Overeem put 70 to 80% steroids. Love it when people give Mark Hunt shit on Facebook, and no one will give him shit in real life.
No, of course not. You wouldn't
Such
walk
a
up to him and
scary
give him
dude.
shit.
Well, maybe if you didn't know him, because he doesn't look for the like the scariest person in the world. Yeah. Let's have a look what else we got.
Bisping gets knee surgery ahead of...
Ryan Bader to
fight.
sign with Bellator. There you go. So we've lost another light heavyweight contender in Ryan Bader.
Yeah.
He's going over to Bellator, which he should do.
Yeah.
So we might see matches such as Ryan Bader versus Chael Sonnen and Ryan Bader versus Phil Davis, which I'm sure we're also excited to see.
Yeah,
I
it's-
personally am so excited. I'd love seeing Ryan Bader try
Yeah,
and wrestle
yeah.
people to the ground for 15 minutes. It's highlight my week. Bisping gets knee surgery ahead of title defense against GSP in comments. No recovery. I'll be in the gym later today. I know
Oh.
people give Bisping flack, but he's so talented.
Oh, and this weekend as well, in UFC... Well, in London, going with the UFC is Francis Ngannou.
Mm.
That's a good thing. I like Ngannou.
Mm.
Misha Tate. I can't remember. There was someone else as well. I think Mickey Gall. Yeah, he's going
Mickey
as well.
Gall, I can't wait. Did you hear the rumour that CM Punk is going to fight Sage Northcutt?
That's not going to happen.
Hope it does.
No.
Hope it does. They both got choked out by Mickey Gall.
Yeah, but there's a difference between Sage and... It'd probably just go down the same way.
Nah. No, I don't think it would. I think Sage is more likely to knock him out than jump on him. But that's what I think. These are my personal feelings. I hope that fight is signed. I want to see CM Punk fight again.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight again.
Yeah.
It's like the amount of anticipation, and then he goes in there and just gets choked is a bit...
Yeah, I'd like to see him fight at least one more time just to see if he can do it.
Yeah.
But the money you got paid for it must have comforted the blow. I'd go in there and get beat up for a few £100,000.
Yeah, I don't think he needed the money, though.
You don't ever not need money. It's a status thing.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
So there you go, folks. You've had our predictions. You've had all the latest news from us.
Indeed.
If there's anything we missed, please comment below. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Indeed, we'll see you next week for episode number 11. Double digits, guys. It's been cool. See you soon.